how do I exactly open this? A once hostile alien species known as the Galorxians have turned out to be peaceful prophets, and they have prophesied the end of not only my own galaxy, but every other alternate reality in the multiverse, unless I do one thing, and that's review bad movies. With that, and without further ado, ROBOSHARK. ROBOSHARK is ass. Matter of fact, ROBOSHARK is fucking terrible. While the film was a Canadian production, it was distributed here in the States by the Sci-Fi Channel. You know, the channel that produced not only the Sharknado series of films, but Alien Apocalypse starring Bruce Campbell. The film actually takes place in Seattle, Washington, and that actually intrigued me because two of my favorite bands come from the Seattle grunge scene, and that's Pearl Jam and, more importantly, Soundgarden. I think Chris Cornell is a rock and roll legend, but I digress. None of the culture of Seattle is actually explored in this film. Essentially, they name drop a few things so that it's like, hey, it's in Seattle, but it's really only set in Seattle for one specific reason, and it's a spoiler, so we'll get to it eventually. Without talking about it, let's just start the film already. Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. We're a minute and 36 seconds into the film, and we've seen an alien ship drop a pod into the ocean, a great white shark has eaten it, and it exfoliates its organic body to become ROBOSHARK. You know why Jaws was an effective horror film? The animatronic shark, Bruce, constantly gave Steven Spielberg and crew technical problems, so it was decided the shark would be used sparingly, and you know what? It helped the film. It added an extra sense of dread to the situation. Instantly, we are introduced to our antagonist, and you know what? It's terrible. The CG in this film isn't just bad, it's worse than the fucking Scorpion King in The Mummy Returns. What can you really expect from a low-budget film like this, though? I'm not saying I can do any better, but when you're trying to sell an idea as ridiculous as ROBOSHARK to people, you should at least try and make it look cool. Instead, we get this eyesore polluting our screen for the next 88 minutes. So, ROBOSHARK does this spinny thing for a minute behind the propeller of a Navy submarine, and then it attacks it with its rotating teeth. Then they throw in that classic liquid ripple effect from the Jurassic Park film that every knockoff monster film uses. In Jurassic Park, the ripple was effective for its subtleness. Within the first 4.5 minutes of ROBOSHARK, we have seen the antagonist on screen for a majority of the time. We see the monster get created, so any suspense that could be geared towards the actual monster is gone. Anyways, ROBOSHARK tears through the sub and menacingly swims towards the camera as we cut to the Pentagon. This is Admiral Black, and he's informed of the target's location and decides to attack the shark in Seattle, referencing Seattle culture such as the Space Needle and Nirvana.
Seattle. Starbucks, Space Needle, hipsters, Microsoft, Nirvana.
It's at this point in the film we're introduced to our main protagonist, which happens to be a small family, including the typical teenage daughter that does absolutely nothing but sit on her phone all day. Now here's something I hate in movies. We, as the audience during the credits sequence, get to see ROBOSHARK tear a plane out of the sky. It jumps out of the water and just grabs it. When we cut to the daughter watching something on her phone, she's watching that exact same scene play out from the exact same angle. It's not a new shot of that. They literally used the same shot from a minute ago. Apparently the mom is a news reporter, and her two co-workers want to do a story on the video that went viral in literally 30 seconds. Obvious ADR is obvious, his mouth barely moves.
Hey, triple venti, half sweet, non-fat caramel macchiato. Hey, it's my favorite.
And you know what's really annoying? They keep making references to the Sci-Fi Channel in this movie. Like, they know it's bad. They just know, and so they have to almost justify, like, oh no, it's supposed to be a bad, cheesy movie. It's just like, when that's your business model, I don't know if it works out so well for you. Just personal opinion. You know, you'd hope if a movie is bad, it's self-aware and it doesn't take itself too seriously. And I wouldn't say ROBOSHARK does that, and that's something I cannot honestly say is commendable of it. But at the same time, it's not funny. I'm not taking the story seriously. No matter of fact, I just hate it. So, RoboShark pops into a coffee shop so that the 80-yard asshat can be eaten, and so that the mom's character's two news friends can't see a fucking RoboShark coming out of the goddamn woodworks. Like, seriously, how do they not see a giant robot shark pop out of the ground and eat a man? How do they not hear that?
West Point. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, bye.
No, Tris, wait a second. No, wait.
Best acting award goes to the dad from RoboShark. So the 80-yard asshole in the coffee shop's GoPro video shows RoboShark was in fact in the coffee shop. Cut back to Rick, and he must have been elected most important person of the year because he has more phone calls than the President of the United States. Admiral Black enters Rick's office and the two become acquainted quickly. RoboShark then fights the Navy in a shopping mall as the mom, her friend, and her daughter get footage of RoboShark in action. There's a really bad montage of the video going viral that lasts way too long. Really just trying to squeeze it into that feature film runtime, aren't ya? Admiral Black explains that soon after alien contact was made, it sent a weapon that the Navy intends on destroying. Suddenly, that guy that played Bill Gates in The Social Network plays him in this movie too for some reason. Bill Gates dies, but the mom keeps on calling him Bill Glates?
Oh my god! It just ate Bill Glates! It just ate Bill Glates!
What the fuck is this movie? RoboShark eats a cell phone, learns how to DM the daughter, and becomes friendly until RoboShark is gunned down. RoboShark is alive and DMs the daughter, RoboShark phone home. Fuck this movie. All this film can really do is make references to better sci-fi films. Everyone is heading for the Space Needle to converge on RoboShark now. So now the daughter enters the cave where RoboShark is located. She's able to calm it down again, but more soldiers show up to try and shoot it, which obviously worked out so well the last two times. RoboShark attacks another plane that crashes into the Space Needle, putting Rick and Black in immediate danger. The mom's rival does the obvious when she gets close enough to RoboShark to be put in immediate danger because movie. Black gets the smart idea to drop the top of the Space Needle directly onto RoboShark. This prompts Rick to become Spider-Man. So finally, we get our unwarranted happy ending, until a little dog is revealed also to be possessed. Question mark? Who asked for this? Honestly, do we really need more shitty shark movies? Do we? Have we not, reached the point where we have enough trash out in the world? I mean, Shark Exorcist is bad. Okay, I feel bad I hate everything for actually watching that movie because I don't think I could sit through it. Why Seattle? Honestly. Is it just so the Space Needle could become an important plot point? Honestly. You could have said it literally anywhere else because you don't explore any facet of Seattle or the area, honestly. If RoboShark doesn't look like a shark, why the fuck does the Chihuahua keep an organic appearance? Fuck. That was RoboShark. So what do I gotta say about this movie? It's unoffensive. It's not funny. It's a waste of time. Honestly, you could spend your time watching great movies. Honestly, you don't have to put yourself in my position or any other YouTuber's position by watching these terrible movies. Just know that YouTubers do it so you don't have to, I guess is what I'm getting at. So with that, this is Colton Garrett. I have saved the galaxy. May you have a good day. Colton, it's not over. What? The only way we can keep our own galaxy and the time-space continuum from crumbling into dust, you must continue to review bad movies until the end of time. Take it.